on, YouTube family? It's your boy, it's your cousin, it's your nephew. Today, and only today, okay? So make sure you guys are checking this out. Today I have with me two special guests, you know. One you guys are used to, Stacy and Jay.
Hey.
Say hello to the people. You know.
Hey guys, some of you love me, some of you hate me, but it's okay, it's a balance.
Well, damn. And listen, right next to me, right on my right here. See right here? I have a beautiful young lady by the name of Lissa. Listen, talk to the people.
I am Life with Lissa. I'm so happy to be here. Check me out when you have some time. Thank you so much for letting me come to your channel and sharing some knowledge with folks.
Hey, you know, you're welcome anytime, man. Anytime. I give you the key, all right? You can just drop by. You don't have to you don't even have to knock the door. Just,
I'm holding you on that.
Just enter. Just enter, y'all. Just enter. Whatever. So listen, today we're going to have a discussion, guys. We're going to have a discussion. And we are having a discussion. We just want you to be a part of it. Understand? We are always having discussions. We just need you to be a part of it, okay? Because it's nothing like having you all a part of the thing, you know? You see me?
A real thing, man.
Look at that beautiful lady in the back there. Say hi.
It's me.
It's me. Oh my god.
Stacey, you alright?
I'm good.
Another beautiful lady over there on my far right. Alright. So today we're going to talk about the question, the pop question.
Okay, let's go.
Would you date an artist? That's the question. To you, to you, and to you, and to your host.
This one's a head scratcher, man.
Head scratcher?
It's a head scratcher.
Who want to go first? Since Stacey is still scratching her head, why would you listen?
Would I date an artist?
Why you won't?
It depends. This is not a straight forward answer for me. It really depends. So there's qualities I look for in people. Does this artist fit those qualities? And if they do, then I have to look a little bit past that. What is their lifestyle like? Are they traveling often for work? Are they close to home? Do I have a family? Am I trying to build a family? And what would that, how would we negotiate things? So there's so many things that I'd have to look at. And that's not literally specific to them being an artist. That can be other folks. Maybe even if I was dating a truck driver, I'd have to ask the same questions. So I think it really depends. And when you look at artists, you know, some of them are really popular. They're all over the place. They know a lot of people. Can they distinguish between an acquaintance and a friend, or is everyone they meet their best friend? So it really depends on the person. I'm gonna just leave it there and we'll come back to me in a bit.
I'm popular.
We know.
Stacey and Jay.
Musicians. So, you know, a great friend of mine, Lee, shout out to you. We had a discussion before. We kind of, something similar, but not really. And she was pretty much saying that musicians are like the hood rats of the industry. And why she says that is because the musicians, like for example, you know, he's fine. He's fine. You know, he had his run and all of that. But he was very, 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 very nasty. For him to catch something from you know, a fan, first of all, why isn't your thing wrapped up with a stranger? If you're gonna have one night stands, why are you not, you know, why isn't your Jimmy wrapped up?
Yeah, not to slut shame or anything, but you got to protect yourself because it's also protecting others.
Yes.
So that's a good point you just made.
Like, this is not, you know what I mean? It's different when you're with somebody for a long time and you know whatever, and you know them, and still protect yourself. But I shouldn't use Usher as an example. I'm not saying all musicians are like this, but because they have a more creative approach to you, they can serenade anybody.
Yeah.
Despite of their rep or anything, they can serenade anybody. And because they're on the road all the time, they just want cut.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
And when they find love, it's hard for them to stay committed because there's always so much women surrounding them.
Time out. What's that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hit it, and go. Hit it, and go. Hit it, go. Hit it, go. Hit it. And go. I thought we had a song going here. But, you know, that's just how it is in that industry. And like I said, not all musicians are like this, because it depends on when you get into the industry. Were you matured when you got into the industry? Were you just a child? Somebody that was just a child has grown up to do.
Yeah.
So they're seeing the fast life and they're like, oh, okay, let me go get Jenny. Then sometimes Craig. They get everybody, okay? They're getting everybody, all right? So it depends on the maturity level, for sure. In general, it depends. And it depends on you. Are you okay with your man being away from you for a certain amount of time? Right?
Good point.
So you think one of the reasons why people are not into this, because I heard both of you make the same points with about that, where if you're looking to grow a family, right? Obviously, an artist that actually makes money is not around all the time.
Yeah.
They travels a lot and stuff like that. So you think that's like a big no for you, or that's something that you can work with?
It's not a no for me. It's definitely, I need to, with anybody though, this is not just for artists, but I need to think everything needs to be negotiated. It needs to be clear cut so people know what they're signing up for. And that's more just a communication thing. There are so many stereotypes with artists that are like negative. Stereotypes don't necessarily mean that it's true. But it could also add to the impact of people shunning away from that, because people don't like necessarily taking risks with things where they want stability. Is it fair? No. But is it a reality? It can be. Yeah, it can be.
See, and with that too, right? You mentioned stability. The stability will be there because they're making income,
money.
right?
Financial stability.
Financial stability is there. So it's like, what is it that you're seeking for the most? Is it the financial stability or someone to be there? And personally, for me, where my career is heading, I would have to be traveling all the time. So I could date a musician because I understand. Like, okay, you do your thing, baby, I do my thing. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, are you going to be committed to me?
Yeah, I get that. That's real.
Are you going to be committed to me? Because I know I'm going to be committed to you, but are you going to be committed to me? I could put up with that, because at the end of the day, we're both bringing in income and we're both living out our purpose, and that's what matters to me the most. Our family could come on the road with us. Our kids could be going to different schools. Like, there's ways of working around it.
It's if you're motivated to do that, and if you love the person enough, and if it can work. I'm just gonna say something, because this topic is a great topic, but for me personally, I do not date a career of someone. People can change a career. I date a person. They're a person before they're anything else. And that's important to remember. Because you can date someone that's a doctor that turns around and wants to live out their dreams of being a singer or doing something else. People change, they're flexible, they're fluid. So it's not just about that, right?
I think what I find in my experience, my little experience, is that I find females love their man to be around. Right? So I can see females having a problem with this man is always gone and not around. Ladies are naturally clingy. The masses, not everybody, but the masses. The ladies are naturally clingy, so they want to come home to their man. They want to leave home. That's just about the same that their man should see them leaving home and something like that. But most importantly, at the end of the day, they want to come home to their man, not just to an empty bed and stuff like that. Oh, I can call her late. I can call him later or something like that. They would have a problem with him being away for days and weeks, right? And depends on how big of a musician you are. Sometimes even months, right? An musician artist, right? So I can see ladies really having a problem with this.
But you see, we're in an age where we have technology, we have FaceTime, we can always and that's the perfect part about financial.
You can't make love to that.
Listen, and that's the perfect thing about financial stability. Let's say, okay, babe, you know what I'm doing right now, it's going good, it's easy, I don't need to be at that position right now. Okay, I'm gonna fly over to you. Okay, babe, okay, right now, you know, I'm done with tour, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna fly over to you. So when you have that financial stability, it allows you to see the person even more. You guys just have to make the schedule. For sure, life is about managing. You know,
Yes.
you can do so many things. It's just how you manage your time, right? So making the schedule to see each other more often, having this financial stability to do so, it can work.
I agree with that.
It could work. But how bad do you guys want each other? How
And
bad
it's a
do you want to
choice.
be
It's
around
not
each
wrong
other?
or right. It's just a choice.
just-
Just be
it's a
honest
choice.
about your choice and what you want. Yeah.
Because if you really want that female, if that's the woman of your life, okay, and you know that you're traveling around the world all the time, you're gonna make a way to at least see her once a week. At least you're gonna make that sacrifice to at least feel your wife. And what I mean, you know what I mean by feel her. You know what I mean? And vice versa.
So I'm like a free bird here. So I hear both parties here and your experiences, and I completely get both of them actually.
Yeah.
So from what you were saying, I totally would not go near. I go near an artist, but I would not go near anyone that fits too much of a gendered stereotype. You gotta be fluid. So some women, you know, if you're a woman that likes dominant men and you like being submissive and that's who you are, you're gonna date fine dominant men. That's the type you're gonna have.
Yeah.
If you like women that are more a specific way, that's gonna be your type. I stay away from both of those types. You know, so I wouldn't have that experience, the clinginess, because for me a criteria to date me is you have to have a lot of your own stuff going on and have to be emotionally a little more independent. It's not right or wrong or better than or less than, it's just a type.
Your preference.
It's just a preference. So my experience is, you know, I'm more comfortable with someone that can go a week or two without being up under me. Now if it's like 2-3 months, then call me, say, well, hey, what's up?
What's going-
but
yeah,
I
2
need
months is
I
a bit
need that
much.
stretch sometimes. So it depends. So maybe I can. And now I'm thinking I should date an artist after this conversation. Like I'm really thinking maybe that's my thing. They go give me my space, I do my
But
thing.
2 weeks though, that's honestly no. On the phone, I expect my lover to call me every day. I want to hear your
Okay,
voice
I can
in
do
the
that.
morning, like good morning, babe.
What about
I
voice
want
note?
that.
No?
Voice note is fine
Okay.
too. But like I need to hear from my baby every single day. Like good
Yes.
morning, baby.
I like the
What are you having
communication
for
as
lunch,
well.
babe? Okay, good night, babes.
The lunch
I want to hear from I want to hear from my
No,
man.
Yes, I hear you.
I want to hear
no,
from
but
him.
if you're dating a musician, you may necessarily not hear from him at lunchtime. You may be in studio recording or something like
Which
that.
is fine. I mean, there's breaks
Maybe
in
a
the
text.
studio. I know
Maybe
how
a
the
text
studio
and
works.
stuff like that.
I've been in the studio.
And
I
that's
know
why
how it
when
works.
you date someone, it's going to be someone that can fulfill those things.
Yes.
Or please leave Stacey and Jay alone.
Alone, okay?
So it's also about a type as well that's coming into play here.
yeah.
Okay, now let's get into the other part of this that I think is spicy. Because like I'm in the music business and musician gets a bad rap just because there's so many different types of people around us on a day-to-day basis, whether it's a lot for live shows, whether it's for rehearsals, whether it's studio, right? So my question would be for you, are you guys okay with your man being around these type of ladies on a day-to-day basis? Like if you're doing stuff in the studio, you're together, you're up in my space, I'm up in your space. Like this is how studio operates. Rehearsal is the same thing. You understand? I may be playing, you become tell me something in my ears, probably concerning about, oh, can I get a twist of this or whatever, right? You might see the video and think, you know, Lisa is trying to hit on me, right?
My thing, like I said, I don't mind. I know you're working. I know you're doing your thing. But check in. If I'm not going to be seeing you constantly, just check in. And vice versa. I feel like a woman should do that with her man if she's the one that's going.
But you
far
still haven't
away
answered my
stuff.
question. Are you okay with? Because listen, it's not all. What comes with musicianship comes with the after parties and all that stuff.
Listen,
So
I'm
all
busy
these
living my
things-
own life and doing my own thing. So for me,
You be cool.
I may be doing a bunch of things as well. So I may not even realize I'm busy, and then I need to sleep because I gotta get up for work the next day.
Yeah.
It depends on the person. It depends. You know when the person's being shady. You know, you get the feeling. You get the gut feeling in your soul.
Your gut
when
is
someone-
like something, right?
And when you start calling your friends and saying, I don't know, what do you think about this? You already know. You already know.
There is relationship
When you're
where that man
questioning.
is still the man or woman is talking to you all the time and stuff is still going on.
It's true. No, it's true. I don't base it on talking. Don't call me all the time.
Don't
call me.
I want a phone call all the time, okay? I want to know if you're okay.
Because you said you keep saying the phone call all the time, right? So that's what I'm saying. And you said just something that's very important. You need to sleep, probably to prepare for your next day. He calling you tonight might be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock after he come in. You be fast asleep.
Send me a text night, babe.
You understand?
Yeah, just no. If you know that I go to bed around 10:30 or something, you know, hi, hey babe, how are you? I know you're about to go to sleep. Good night. I love you. I'm praying for you. You know, stuff like that. Like, that's not hard. That's like a 5-second conversation.
Listen, I won't know until I wake up the next day if you text me or not, because I'm sleeping.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes
But I hear you.
People's not in a position to call you at a certain time or to say certain things. Sometimes I've gone to shows where I got there like 6 o'clock, right? I got like 6 o'clock, and this is not even a big show. I got like 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, right? I'm preparing for on stage. Preparing means song check and all that. Before you know it, I gotta change to, you understand? And all that happening while I'm thinking, okay, let me listen to these songs to refresh my memory. I gotta memorize intros, outros, all kind of stuff. I have to play 20 songs. I'm not thinking about nothing else. My world right now is just this right here.
Yeah.
You understand? Preparation. Make sure I don't make mistakes.
That's what I have to say
That's
about
why
that.
you call before rehearsals to say, hey babe, I'm checking in. I'm about to start work. Click. Like, the conversation doesn't even have to be long. It could be like 5 seconds. I'm just checking in. I'm okay. I know I'm on the road. She's probably worried like, oh wait, yeah, she's busy too, but she's still thinking about you, like, oh, I wonder if he's okay. Did he eat today? Like, you know what I mean? Just that's why communication is so key. She's not being crazy, but she just wants to know that you're okay.
For me, this is my thing. If I'm dating someone that has this hectic lifestyle, not in a bad way, but they're just very busy, take me on a day in your life. Let me see what you do. Like, let me experience it with you. And then you're like, be like, you know what? No, you know. Yes, I do know. Be understanding.
I'm always
and that's
big.
what I'm saying. The flights in between.
Exactly.
You know?
Stay connected in that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's ways to stay connected and figure it out.
If I'm traveling all the time, just trust me, my girl would have to be copying a couple of those trays. I'm not staying 6 months without no nookie.
Don't leave. Don't leave it all separate. You know, integrate it a bit.
No, especially there's a time where you actually financially can do that.
Yes.
You can like, hey, you know, come spend.
I mean, all that traveling, you better be making some financial.
This is the thing, is like in your relationships, the two people, they're the ones that make up the rules. So if you know you are with someone and this is their needs, if someone is dating you, they understand. They're coming in, you already know your standards, you know your worth, you know what you need. These are your boundaries. This is what I need to feel good, to have a healthy relationship. They need to tick off those boxes. So if that's calling you at certain times, then they need to do that, or they're not with the right person. You can compromise a little. My needs look different. Your needs obviously are very specific. So you don't go get a woman that needs you to call them more often if you know you can't. Don't set her up for disappointment. That's not for you. Leave it alone. That's my opinion.
No, that's very, and that's why I say, man, when in our initial stage of a relationship, you understand, after you pass that stage where you know what I mean, always the birds and the bees type of thing, you're doing whatever it is to impress her and stuff like that. The kind of conversation you should be having around a wrong table is reality check conversation. This is the real life. This is what happens. Are you okay with this? You understand? Don't wait until all hell break loose to be like, but this is what I do, and she doesn't even know, or he doesn't.
Don't be
even
committing
know.
too quick. Get to know them.
You understand?
That's what I say. I need to know you in every from now. You need to know you from now. This is where I'm in my life stage. I need to know you in every season. What do you like in winter, summer, spring, fall? I need to see you when you're mad, when you're depressed, when you're happy, when you're angry. Show me everything, and once I see everything, I can see if I can be okay.
If I can deal with that.
Yes. Exactly. People rush.
And there's no need to rush.
No.
There's no need. Just take your time. Get to know the person.
Exactly.
Get to know how they like to. Just get to know them. How they like to be touched. How they.
Not because the sex is good, that doesn't mean the relationship is perfect. Or that's the right man for you, or that's the right woman for you. Okay.
But by touched, I mean like maybe they love to be hugged. Like learn their love language.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you.
Their love
beautiful.
language. So do they like words? Do they like actions? Do they like touches? Or do they words of affirmation, that's why I said words. And gifts. I know my love language.
So what's your love language, Stacey?
So I'm definitely not a word type of girl. I'm an action type of girl. I need to see what you're saying. Like, okay, you love me, or you this. Show me. I want to know, what is it that you're willing to do to show me that you love me? That too. I like to give gifts, so I don't mind receiving them, but I like to give gifts. That's just the way that I show my love. Like, I thought about you today. Oh my gosh, this cologne would smell so good on my bae. You know what I mean? And then the fact that you're thinking about me, like, oh, I wonder if she would like this. That's just my love language.
Yes.
That's what I like. So I'm an action person and a gift type of girl. Words can't do anything for me. It's sweet when you back it up. Like, if you're gonna write me a song, that is so sweet, but are you doing the things in that song? I'm gonna do this to you and that to you, and are you doing it? That's just my love language. Like, I don't care. I want to know that you're doing this.
I hear that.
I may sound kind of emotionless. I'm not. I'm not. But I need to see, like, what are you willing? You love me? Show me. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Lisa? What's your love language,
This
girl?
is some good questions. My love language. Let me think a little. I would say actions is always important, regardless of like anything. I think that's a standard for me. I love affirmations. Be like, oh, you so smart, you so cute, you're doing great. I love that. I love the support. Like, I need a cheerleader, cheer me on. I'm a big cheerleader as well.
Aww.
I like gifts.
Take notes, guys.
Yeah. Oh god.
And ladies and gents, come on.
I love gifts, but they have to be meaningful. Like, it doesn't mean anything because it costs more. If you get me like something really small but that has some meaning to me, it can even be free that you made. Oh my goodness, my heart will melt. So I'm into things like that, like meaningful small gifts kind of make me happy. It means you thought about me even in the smallest points of your life. You still think about me. And I like that.
Like doing things like, oh, let's go on a picnic today, babe. Get a nice, you know, wine, some nice wine glasses. Just, and then we just talk, and we could even like be kissing and hugging outside. Whatever. Like, you know, things like that is really sweet. Like, I like that. And like I said, with words of affirmation, it's nice when it's backed up. Like, okay, I'm beautiful. Show me how beautiful I am. Treat me like how beautiful I am, within and without. You can say it to me, which is nice, but am I gonna believe you? Are you showing me how beautiful I am? Are you making me feel beautiful? Right? So, since Prince is asking everyone's love language, what's yours?
Well, it was nice for you guys. My love language? Banger! Listen, leave your comments down below, guys. Listen, we don't want to. This conversation can go on and on and on, like Energizer Bunny. But let me know what you're thinking, man. Let me know what you're thinking. There's no wrong or right answer here. So let me know what you're thinking. All right. You know, if you leave your comments, I'm not gonna hunt you down and, you know what I'm saying, why did you say that? Okay. So leave your comments. I look forward to hear from you, man. You know, my life revolves around hearing from you. Don't you know? You're special. You're the royal family, man. Anyways, we're out of here. You guys want any closing stuff you want to say to the people? You know what I'm saying?
We went in from musicians to love languages. This was a really heated conversation.
Spicy.
Leave your comments down below and visit our pages. We have so much this together, guys. So yeah, this was an awesome conversation. Would you date a musician?
Would you?
Would you?
Let us know.